Hi guys, welcome to our
In this video, we're going to show you what are the different terminologies and mechanics used in volleyball. How to attack in order to score a point. To attack well, there are three essential steps: jumping, hitting, and landing. Firstly, jumping properly. Head to where you are hitting the ball. Jump forward, pushing with your left foot to gain speed, then show your both hands behind you. Land on the heel of your right foot. Bend your legs to push upwards and bring your right foot and your arms forward. Secondly, hitting well. At the peak of your jump, position your strong arm behind you with the elbow above the shoulder. Hit the ball as high up to your target. Thirdly, landing. Control your landing to avoid any contact with the net or going into the opponent's court, which count as a foul. Land on the front of your feet, then bring down your heel and bend your knees slightly. To carry out a good attack, you should pay attention to your jump, strike, and landing. Next, back set. A back set is used to set the ball to the player that's attacking from behind the setter. This can be a planned play or an adjustment made during a broken play. A back set occurs when you set up an attacker on your team who is behind you. Here are tips for amazing volleyball back setting. First, keep your hands high. Second, take the ball more directly overhead instead of at your forehead. Third, push your hips forward and arch your back slightly. Fourth, avoid risky sets. Focus on delivering hittable balls.
So hi guys, I'm Alisa Girasaga and we're going to talk about the following terminologies in volleyball. First is the attack. Second is assist. So let's go to attack. Attack is a broad term that can mean different things. At a high level, this term is used to describe an offensive scheme or a pattern with which a team score a point. At a lower level, this term refers to attempt to score points by hitting the ball in some manner. So let's talk about the assist. An assist is a reward anytime a set, pass, or dig to a player results in the teammate attacking the ball for a kill. The setter usually owns the most assists on the team. An assist is usually the second touch on the ball. Also, assist is a passing or setting the ball to a teammate who attacks the ball for a kill. The typical assist is a set, but generally, any ball delivered by one player to a second player to allow the second player to make a kill is an assist.
Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel. This vlog is intended for you to know what is hit and held ball. Let's watch this. Held ball. This refers to when the ball comes to rest in a player's hand or if there is a prolonged touch with the ball. For example, this often occurs when a player attempts to set the ball. Hit. It is to offensively strike the ball in an effort to terminate the rally for a side out or point.
So now, what is a let serve? A let serve is a volleyball serve that makes a contact with the net but still rolls over and bounce onto the opponent's side of the net. When the ball rolls over and bounces to the receiving team's side of the net, the ball is considered in play. But if the ball hits the net and falls in the server's side of the net, the ball is then considered as dead. So now let's go to libero. What is a libero? A libero is responsible for a great deal of the passing in serve-receive situations. The libero is in the game to add ball control, so her main responsibility is to pass the ball well so the team can properly run offense. If the libero is injured, it can be replaced by any player who was not on the court at the time of the injury. But the player then must remain the libero for the remainder of the time. Some attributes of a libero is a good passing ability, good digging ability, and quickness. And some characteristic also is play only on the back row. But he wears different jersey. He wears different color of jersey among the team. And the libero is not allowed to do is to attack the ball above the height of the net and also to block. And also attempt to block. And lastly is set an attacker from front court. So now let's watch the video so that we can more understand what is the role of the libero in a court.
A serve lands in the opponent court without being touched or retouched but unable to be kept in play by one or more receiving team players. Arena is a vertical road that is located on the top of each end of the volleyball end. Example, ito ang net. Karamihan ng player, ginagawa yung ganito para malaman nila kung ano ibig sabihin ng antena.
Blocking error. A violation consists of touching the net, crossing the center line, blocking a set, or any other violation which occurs while making a block attempt. Center line. The boundary line that runs under the net and divides the court into two equal playing areas.
A block technique is used to deflect the ball coming from an attacker. The blocker is trying to block the ball back into the opponent's court.
Free ball refers to a ball that is returned over the net with either a bump or a pass and not a spike to receive position that they are ready to set up a spike. Show a red card for penalty. Show a yellow card for warning. Show red and yellow card for disqualification.
Hi guys! So welcome to my video. So for today's video is pag-uusapan natin about volleyball. So marami kasing confused and nagtatanong kung bakit nga ba naglalabas ang isang referee ng red card sa game at kung paano ba yung pagsuscore sa magkabilaang team. So dito sa vlog na to is pag-uusapan natin kung paano nga ba mangyayari yung dalawang bagay na yun, okay? So if you're still interested to this video, keep watching. So ayun, unahin natin yung red card. So yung red card, ito yung ibig sabihin nito is penalty or misconduct. So nangyayari to kapag ang teammate o ang isang team ay nagpapakita ng hindi magandang pag-uugali sa loob ng court, no? So, pag ganon guys, mali yun. X yun. Okay, dito sa video na ipapakita ko is yung example situation. Kung paano nga ba at bakit nga ba tumatawag ng red card ang isang referee, okay? Watch this.
So as we can see, nag-start na yung game and tumawag yung referee and points ng red team. But then again, we can see the white team na nagko-complain pa rin sila. So nag-conclude ang ating referee na tumawag ng, ayan, red card. So it means penalty or misconduct. So sa ganitong sitwasyon, ang team member or yung team na nakakuha ng red card ay automatic na mawawalan ng points at mapupunta ang serve sa kabilang team.
So, pangalawa natin guys is yung rally point score. So dito naman, ito yung pagsuscore o yung points ng magkabilaang team. So meron kasi tayong 3 sets. So sa first and second set natin is first 25 points. So, kung sino yung team na makakuha ng first 25 points sa first at sa second set, is siya yung panalo. So, magkakaroon lang tayo ng third set o ng final game kung ang parehong team is magtatay sa first set at sa second set. So, sa third set naman, dito na yung first 15 points na, okay? So, ang team na makakakuha ng first 15 points sa third set, siya nang i-declare natin panalo. So dito naman, sa susunod na video na ipapakita ko is very short lang din. Kung paano lang din pinapakita kung paano ini-scorean yung magkabilaang team.
At this point, mapapanood natin ng isang magandang rally. Rally means ito yung patuloy na paglipat ng bola sa magkabilaang team. So, nagkakascore ang isang team kapag ang bola ay lumapag na. It's either sa kalaban o sa inyo. So, kapag sa kalaban, score nyo. Kapag sa loob nyo, is score ng kabila. At kapag ang bola din ay lumapag sa labas ng line, ang score ay mapupunta rin sa kabila.
So, ayun lang guys. So, maraming salamat sa panonood and sana nag-enjoy kayo and sana may natutunan kayo o nadagdagan man lang inyong kaalaman. So, yun lang. Mag-iingat kayo and bye!
Hi, ako si Carlos Chua at ngayon didiscuss natin ang court dimension and defensive specialist sa volleyball. Ang court dimension nito may standard tayo sa volleyball. Ang standard nito ay 59 feet from end to end. So dulo sa dulo yun. Tapos ang length niya ay 18 meters by 9 meters. Sabihin 18 meters yung haba, 9 meters naman ang taas. Kasi ngayon ang defensive specialist naman, ito yung tinatawag nila parang libero. Yung libero, ang ginagawa lang nito ay mga digging, sa passing, at hindi siya masyadong nag-aano sa opensa. So, ang contribution lang talaga sa depensa lang. Nakafocus lang siya doon para taga-sambot rin ng mga serve, ganun. So, yun lang.
So, dito pag-uusapan natin yung dalawang term ng volleyball, which are the jump serve and the kill. Pero madami pang mga ibang terminology sa volleyball, pero yung dalawa lang yung pag-uusapan natin. The volleyball jump serve is a type of volleyball serve where the player increases the power and the height of their serve by jumping into the hit. Sa jump serve, mahalagang mataas yung talon mo at malakas yung pagpalo mo ng bola papunta sa side ng kalaban para mas maganda mong maipakita ang tinatawag na jump serve. Dito kagaya ng ibang serve na hindi na kailangan tumalon. Dito sa jump serve na to, kailangan mo ng talon dahil ito yung signature nito. Ito yung kaya siya tinawag na jump serve kasi ayun nga, may talon niya siya. Pagpasensya nyo na kung medyo maingay sa labas kasi maingay talaga eh. The definition of hit is an attack by a player that is not returnable by the receiving player on the opposing team and leads directly to point or loss of rally. Malupit ang teamwork lang at isang magandang set ay makikiterpon nyo ang tinatawag na kill na hit. Sa parang iyon hindi na madadepend ang kalaban.
So hi guys, I'm here to explain to you more about what line judge and line shot means. So, line judge is the person who is standing at the end line of the court and who is responsible for watching the end line and the sideline of the volleyball court. So, I will demonstrate to you the signals. When the ball lands inside the court or directly on the line, you will just simply point your flag inside the court or on the line. And when the ball lands completely outside the volleyball court, you will just raise your flag and that goes for an outside. And when a player violates a foot fault during service, you will raise your flag, wave it, and point directly on the end line. Same goes with the antenna fault. Raise your flag, wave it, and point to the antenna. And when a player touches the ball before it lands outside, this is the signal for that. And lastly, the no judgment. And the signal for that is this. And it happens when the line judge is not aware or did not see what happened inside the court or on the play. And of course, line shot. Line shot is an attack which is directly on the line, even though he or she has a blocker, but it attacks directly or down the line. Thank you for watching.
Next is deus. Deus is a term meaning it's a tie score. If there are two teams who got 24 points, there will be a battle for two. And the winning will be the one who got the highest score. On the other hand, dig is a forearm pass used to control the ball, to pass it to the setter and to the net.
Setter. This position is essentially the quarterback or the point guard of a team. Clear the ball in plenty of time. Square your feet and shoulders to your target. Put your right foot slightly ahead of your left. Keep your knees slightly bent. Keep the distance of your hands 6 inches above your head. Stretch your arm. Toss the ball using your fingertips. Underhand serve. It's a type of serve that when a player holds the ball in one hand, swing in an arc motion below the waist, and strikes the ball from the bottom.
Down referees. Sila yung pangalawang referee na yung nasa baba lang. Tapos sila yung nagbabantay ng mga violation, mga 4 touches, mga overlaps, ganun. Tapos yung mga back row violation. Federation International de Volleyball is an organization of volleyball which founded in 1947.
In every game, sports, especially volleyball, focus plays an important role because focus is all about concentration on how you get an objective and able to win the game. That's why focus is very important, especially in your teamwork and gameplay, on how you get a goal and objective in the game. Floater, it is a kind of serve with no spin that follows unpredictable path, just like in the video. This is how floater works.
Forearm pass. It involves hitting the ball in a controlled manner. Make sure na pag nagpapasa ka ng bola, you are already in a ready position. Like this. Foot fault. It occurs when a player, while serving, places a foot over the line. The other term of foot fault is stepping. So, mangyayari ito pag lumagpas ka sa linya na naghahati sa dalawang team.
Hi mga bingo, welcome to my vlog. Gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo ang mga terminologies ng volleyball. Ang ready position ay ang general positioning ng ating katawan para tayo maging physically prepared at in condition kapag ang bola ay paparating na sa atin. Pass or forearm pass. Pine-perform lang natin ito kapag tayo ay mag-receive ng bola from other opponent at ipapasa natin ka sa setter.
The first referee is the official that stands on the referee stand position at on the side of the court across from the team benches. It is the first referee that starts playing the whistling and signaling the server to serve the ball. Sa video na to, ipapakita ko ang ilang hand signals na ginagamit ng mga up referee sa larong volleyball. Extend the arm at a 45-degree angle with an open palm facing the floor at the team at fault. No bend in the wrist. Rotate the arm clockwise 2 times, then indicate the player or players involved. Signal number 2. Extend the arm at a 45-degree angle while pointing with the index finger at the line on the side of the team at fault, where the violation occurred without arm movement. No bend in the wrist. Signal number 3. Award point. Extend the arm parallel to the floor, palm up. Slowly lift the hand and forearm without bending the elbow to chest height. Signal number 4. Delay of service. Award point. Arm out to the side of the fault, upper arm parallel to the floor.
forearm and hand in a vertical position. Show 5 fingers. Signal number 5, over the net. Award point. Using the arm on the side that committed the fault with forearm and hand in front of you, palm facing the floor, passing over the net. Signal number 6, net serve. Extend the arm on the side of the team that committed the fault straight out from the shoulder, not bending the wrist. Palm parallel to the net. Signal number 7, legal back row attack. Extend the arm on the attacker's side straight out from the shoulder at chest level. Make one slight horizontal sweeping motion away from the net. Signal number 8, illegal attack. Using the arm on the side of the team that committed the fault, raise the hand beside the head with the arm bent at a 90-degree angle, palm facing forward. Rotate the forearm forward and downward to be parallel with the floor. Signal 9, illegal block. Raise both hands to the head height, out to the side and slightly in front of the body, palms facing forward. Signal number 10, ball touch. Arm at a 90-degree angle with palm toward the face, with the other hand palm facing forward. Brush upward across the fingertips one time. Signal number 11, 4 hits. Award point. Extend the arm upward on the side that committed the fault, hand held at head height, slightly in front of the body, with the palm facing forward. Show 4 fingers with the thumb tucked in the palm. Signal 12, double hit. Extend the arm upward on the side that committed the fault, hand held at head height, slightly in front of the body with the palm facing forward. Show 2 fingers. 13. Ball lands inbounds. Extend the arm on the side where the ball has landed with the palm open and facing towards the net. Point to the floor area between the net and attack line. Signal 14, out of bounds, antenna violation. Raise both hands just above the head, out in front of the body with arms bent at a 90-degree angle, shoulder width apart with palms open toward the face. Signal 15, begin serve, back and first serve. Extend the arm on the serving team's side of the net, shoulder height, with palm perpendicular to the floor and facing forward. Signal 16, substitution, with both arms out in front of the body, one arm on top of the other with space between them, palms open and facing the floor. Make 2 revolution of the arms around each other. Last topic I'm going to show you is the USAV, or the USA Volleyball. USA Volleyball is a non-profit organization which is recognized as the national governing body of the volleyball in the United States by the Federation International de Volleyball and the United States Olympic Committee. It is headquartered in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and was funded by the YMCA of the USA.
So, hi guys! Ako nga pala si Robic Relayo at ang video to ay ipapaliwanag ko sa inyo kung paano yung proper serving at rotation sa larong volleyball. Ang serving, kapag magsuserve tayo, dapat always tayo nasa behind the line or outside ng court natin. At ang rotation naman, ginagawa to every serving para mas maintindihan yung lubuasan. Makikita nyo sa next video ko, mas ipapaliwanag ko pa ito ng maayos.
So guys, ipapaliwanag ko na sa inyo yung volleyball rotation. Since may pandemic at bawal tayo maglabas-labas, kaya dito ko na lang muna ipapaliwanag ko demo yung rotation sa volleyball. Yung rotation sa volleyball is always counterclockwise. Kung makikita nyo yung arrow na drawing ko, yung direction niya is pa-counterclockwise. Sa rotation sa volleyball, meron din tinatawag na out of rotation. For example, si player number 6. Dapat alam niya kung sino yung nasa front niya at nasa side na player. Para hindi siya kung saan siya para hindi kung saan pupuntang position si player number 6. Pero din tayong tinatawag na overlap. For example, si player number 5, which is dito yung position niya, pero umaabot siya sa position ni player number 1 hanggang sa player number 2 or player number 3. Ayun yung tinatawag na overlap. Ang papaliwanag ko naman next is yung rotation after serving. For example, si player number 6, nag-move backward siya to serve. After nun, after niya mag-serve, once na nagka-dead ball, magro-rotate silang player para sa next server. Yan to. Si player number 6, after niya mag-serve, move siya kay player number 5. Si 5, move si player number 4. si 4 move kay player number 1 hanggang sa ma-reach out nila na si player number 3 pupunta na sa may serving area. Yun lamang, ganun lamang. Behind the line yung serve.
So, yun nga guys, tapos ko na ipaliwanag sa inyo yung proper rotation sa larong volleyball. Since may pandemic at may kakulangan ako sa tao, kaya mas naisip ko na lang i-demonstrate to at ipaliwanag sa drawing ko. At ang susunod natin yung ipapaliwanag is yung proper serve sa larong volleyball. Dito ang next video.
So, yan guys, tapos ko na sa inyo ituro yung proper rotation ng volleyball. Ang ituturo ko naman ngayon is your proper serving sa volleyball. Kapag mag-serve tayo, dapat lagi natin tatandaan, always behind the line or outside. For example, dito. Ito yung behind the line ng court or outside. Dito yung serving area natin. Dito dapat tayo mag-i-start ng serve natin. Kapag mag-serve tayo, it's either kung ganito ang atake natin or pass spike. Depende sa atin kung saan tayo komportable. So, yun lamang guys. Yun na naman kadali ang proper serving sa volleyball.
So, yun lamang guys. Maraming salamat sa panonood ng video to. Sana marami kayo natutunan. At sana ma-apply nyo yung natutunan nyo sa video to sa larong volleyball. Thanks for watching.
Explain us the yellow card in volleyball. According to my research, in volleyball, under FIVB rules, a yellow card is the second stage of a formal warning for a player or coach for minor misconduct. The first being a verbal one given through the team captain. Water polo given as an official warning for disrespect conduct from the coach, individual players or entire bench. And also meaning FIVB, the United States Professional Volleyball.